It's heating up here in Southern California, and now we're going to have some summer again. I'm not a big summer buff. I never was. I do love Southern California weather compared to some other places. I tell you, if I had my way, I would go somewhere like Maine or Michigan after the Kentucky Derby and stay there until like after Halloween, because like right after Halloween you come back here, then things start to cool down a little bit and you start to become better. But anyway, neither here nor there. It is Friday night, and I played and recorded this song earlier, but I tried to do it as much from like I tried to do it as on track with the way we've all heard it. It is called Razzle Dazzle Em from Chicago, and it's a fun song, and it makes me think of, when I was a young artist and when I was first having to go in and ask people for money. And, I just used to listen to this, and it made me just, it was like, first they want to spend money. They want you to come in there, and then they want you to ask for real money because they're expecting to spend real money. That's what I tell myself, and it usually worked out that way. But this song would kind of psych me out and just remind me that, like, okay, I've got something that they want that they obviously can't do for themselves. And it's a special thing. So if I need to also make a living wage with it. So when I struck out on my own in 1987, from the get-go, I learned what the market would bear. And I charged the absolute maximum for my work that the market would bear. And people did not really seem to mind it. My clients didn't. And anyway, it's always been like that. It's still like that because people don't realize that you're an artist, you do that. No, I've been doing this all my career and all my life, and I put the same expertise into it that like a mechanic would put into your car. If he worked a solid week on it, imagine that. Or I got a friend who's a brilliant mason. He does the most brilliant stone and brickwork. He's a young man back in Kentucky. He is absolutely a genius when it comes to that stuff. And he should be charging the very maximum that the market will allow. And I hope that he can do that and stick to his guns because it's absolutely worth it. And I don't know how I got off on that, but here's the thing. I'm going to play for you Razzle Dazzle Em from the musical Chicago. Because before I had a lot of nerve when I would be on my way to a meeting with a client, and I was a little nervous, scared to ask for really good money. And then same thing. I could play this and think, you know what? And it was never a problem. It can be a problem sometime now, but it was never a problem. Anyway. Happy Friday. Bye.